Well, welcome back to the channel. After taking about a week off, I was looking for wasps. I've been killing a lot of wasps lately. After taking a week off, and there's one right there I've got to take care of, I've been cleaning up the shop as you saw in my shorts, but now we've got to get back to the Mustang. What I've got to do now in this video is you're going to see me strip all the glass out of it, the interior pieces such as the sun visors and things like that, getting this thing stripped down, getting it ready to take it and get the metal work done on it. Now I will be doing most of the metal work, but I'm going to, spoiler alert, going to my brother's house, who is a little bit more adept at doing exterior metal work like this, who's going to assist me and teach me some things. So that is part of that trip right there, but I gotta get this thing ready to go. Let's get it. Well, all right, here's the plan. Door panel off, sun visors out, glass out of both doors and out of the quarters. And then I'm going to take the chrome piece off. The other side may take that one off too, just so I can strip this down a little bit more thoroughly. But that's the plan for today. Let's get busy. I actually kept these out of a parts order that I had, and put all the bolts and nuts and everything inside of this. Of course, I got to hang on to this because I'll have to roll the windows up and down a dozen times to get them out. But that's part of the process. I'm not sure about these. These aren't even 66 Mustang. Not sure what's holding them on. I think I'll just break them off. Don't watch this. Those of you with some sensitive constitutions may want to look away. And there you have it. Out of the way, let's lay waste to something that doesn't belong on the car. Because these are not the correct armrests. While this door panel is garbage, I'm going to hold on to it because sometimes you can reuse these clips. Part of me was considering leaving this quarter window on, but I don't think I will, because at least these need to be polished and at most they need to be replaced. This would be easier to work on everything if they're just off. Something I learned a long time ago is you take the roller clips out and actually pull the rollers out. It's a little bit easier. Sometimes you just can't get to it though. And definitely put the clips back on the rollers. These are the window stops. One with the small hook goes on the bottom, one with the big hook goes on the top. And of course I will fish that out later. 3 Allen heads that bolt so far, 3 different sizes. Gotta love it. This I'm actually going to run down in. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. I'm not going to be too gentle with these window felts because I'm going to replace them. See, as you can see, these are worn out and need to be replaced anyway. Piece of wood. Yay! And before I forget where this went, I'm going to put it back on the glass. excellent shape. No complaints there whatsoever. I'm putting these back in because these are shorter than the others, so it'll have room for the actuator to actually work. That way, I know where they go when I put all this back together. This window regulator must have been replaced at some point because it is in fantastic shape. No complaints. Now I'm going to reach back in here and I'm going to grab those rollers that I had, and I'm going to put them back on. That way they're all together. Just like that. Aha! Obviously I missed something, and there it is. Once again, it helps to get all the bolts out. I'll know on the other one. Or maybe I won't. I am kind of stupid. Hey, look at that. So much easier when you get all the bolts out. Of course, I said that now. There we go. Now I can get in there and get this out. So 2 regular bolts, 2 adjustable bolts. And the adjustable ones are kind of hard. Come on. I'm going to put this back in right here. That way I know what I'm dealing with. Now, memory serves, and it usually does, these aren't any easier than the other ones. I'm just going to pull everything out and go from there. This is where all that dirt and everything was, so I'm definitely good. It's definitely good that I got to take this out because I got to clean it all up. Definitely a necessity. Got it out completely. I get my camera situated here. Now it's a matter of lifting this out, which I will do off camera because I can't hold the camera at the same time unless I put this down here and angle it up, just like that. And there we go. Well, here we are about an hour later. Glass on both sides is out. I've got the rubber out. I need to remove these stainless trims right here. They're held on by flathead Phillips screws. Flathead meaning the head's flat, not the connection to the screwdriver. And some of them are difficult to get out. My brother is an interior expert, so I'm going to get his assistance on that. I'm not going to be stupid and strip them out because I want to be sure that I can use them. But all the glass is out, 100%. I may not use that door that I purchased. It was a cheap door. It's got a lot of problems, and it was like, well, that was in the bottom of it, if that gives you any idea. Hope I don't get Hundavirus from that. But anyway, it is basically ready to load up and go. I'm going to do a few more little knickknacks on it. I came in here with my grinder to take a look at this brazing. That actually I don't think it's going to be that difficult to fix. It's got quite a bit of filler in it, but I think I can work that. We'll see. I'm going to have to pull the headliner out of it before I do that, but I'm going to wait on that. Again, on this side, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to use this door. It's got some damage. It's in rough shape. You can get reproduction doors. The reproduction doors do not fit as well, but you can make them fit. And I just need to weigh the pros and cons on whether it'll be harder to get this fixed or if it'll be harder to actually get a reproduction door to fit. Time will tell on that. All I've got left is I'm going to remove this chrome piece right here because this is the quarter I'm going to replace. Interesting thing about this quarter is when I was in here, you can look, and if you see that right there, this already has a patch panel in it from a while back, and it actually lines up right here. There's a pretty serious ridge right here. So that's why we're replacing this. It was patched and it was patched poorly. So we're going to make that fixed. It's bubbling up here. Good news is all that's part of the new quarter. So I've got to remove that chrome piece. I'm going to go ahead and remove the one on the other side. Now that I've got the windows out, it's just a matter of getting on the other side of this with some nuts, take them off, and it slips right out. Not a big deal. I can do that in about 5 minutes, but to be honest with you, I'm a little bit on the tired side. So we're going to call it a day, call this a video. Hopefully the next video that we do on the Mustang will be taking it to get the sheet metal work done. That'll be a couple weeks from now minimum, just depends. I may do some more stuff, shoot some more videos. Of course, I'll do some shorts as well to keep it updated. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you like the content, and we will catch you next time.